Good evening, I'm Polly. The Madlanga Commission is back in the spotlight today with major developments that are shaking up the political landscape. After months of investigation, new evidence has surfaced, bringing the Commission's findings to the forefront of national conversation once again.
And say, on all of this, we are not satisfied that there is a satisfactory explanation for his absence.
Yes.
And on that basis, we refer.
Yes. Well, I think Commissioner Baloyi, if that's what the Commission does, though, because then all the evidence is being considered in the basket of factors, shall we say, before the charge is laid or not laid, then that's procedural rationality met. It means that you followed the correct evidential consideration decision-making process. And I don't disagree with that. A question of substantive rationality.
Trust us to do that.
Yes, no, I've never not trusted you to do that at all. All I'm saying is that procedural rationality might then be met. There could still be the question of substantive rationality, but I understand we're not debating that today or in front of you. All I'm agreeing with you on, I hope, is to say that, yes, there is the strict way of interpreting it, but now, as Commissioner Baloyi says to me, trust us that we'll consider everything. Well, that's the safeguard procedural rationality that all I could ask for, subject to any other review grounds that may arise, so to speak. Thank you, Commissioner Baloyi.
Do you want to? Thank you, Mr. Premier.
Thank you, Chair.
Ms. Hassan?
Chair, I'm ordinarily not entitled to have
all right. Thank you.
a speak, but may I say one thing in response to the...
Subject to Mr. Premier then having the last word. Yes, let's hear
Well,
you.
actually,
Yeah.
Chair, it's in response to...
But actually...
I'm responding to submissions that he made, not to a reply.
Yeah, okay.
And it's the Audi. And I was glad to hear that Mr. Premier was finding a way to walk down the hill. But then as he went on, I thought he started to climb up that hill again that he said he didn't want to die on. And I just want to say one thing in respect of that. I mean, it's tempting to go to other things, but it is in relation to the laying of the charge. This is, in my view, and I want to urge the Commission to do so, because the reason for doing so, and let me firstly say, it's not a decision by the Commission. It is the laying of a complaint. And even if that complaint were framed as to the SAPS, we recommend that you charge this person for the following. What will the SAPS do with your recommendation with respect? It's not a binding recommendation. The SAPS will say to you, thank you very much for your view. We will do our job and we will take it from here. So it is in the hands of the relevant authority to do with that whatever it wishes to do with that. And that must play out. That's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I'd like to say is that it's important that the Commission does so. Because not only does the Commission have the power to regulate its own processes, it has a duty to protect its processes. And it's important for the protection of this Commission's processes that takes place. The context in which this particular, what we call a breach of the Commissions Act has occurred is the context that I can't go into detail on, but it is why the postponement application became so substantive and why the medical expert report was required, was why it is necessary, important, and of value in this particular context for the patient himself to be examined. So the constant sort of tender for us to talk to the treating doctor doesn't help. So that's the context in which we come across. We find ourselves here. And my submission is not only would it not be a decision that now is subject to some further Audi, because it's a complaint, it will follow its course. The Commission is not making any decision regarding intention, willfulness, etc. The second thing is that, in my view, and my submission to the Commission is that I urge you to do so because it's necessary to protect our processes. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. I doubt that you would want to say anything to that.
I'm covered.
Thank you very much. As I indicated, at least then I said the Commission was minded to let me outright say the Commission is going to set the criminal process in motion. The Commission will direct the relevant functionary, and as you anticipated it, Mr. Premhid, that functionary will be Dr. Vuguza sitting across there, who is the Commission Secretary, and for her to lay a criminal charge, not to make a recommendation, to lay a criminal charge against Mr. Karim. If the Commission were not to do that, it would itself not be taking its processes seriously. This is something that the Commission just has to do. Otherwise, witnesses will choose to come or not to come testify before it willy-nilly. And we cannot and we will not have that. So the Commission will lay criminal charges against Mr. Karim. Whether he has defenses to that, that's something for him to raise in that criminal process. Thank you. I will not even say that this is what the sort of decision that one usually has in mind in the context of decisions that are taken and which are reviewable. But of course, I can never stop Mr. Karim taking us on review on this, but I would be very surprised if you were to do that. I'm just announcing what the Commission is minded to do. I have a note. I will do a trump on my colleagues. Both of them have sent me notes. Two issues. One is that's the end of the road insofar as us having Mr. Karim before us. That's it. Then what's happening next?
Chair, Ms. Ramsamy is ready to continue with her evidence.
What's the time now?
10 to.
Let's yes, we are about 20 past. Mr. Premier, you are excused, but we are taking the adjournment now anyway.
Thank you, Chair.
Ms. Karim, you too are excused.
Passive.
I'm very sorry. You must object, yes. You too are excused, Ms. Hassim. So we'll take the adjournment now and resume it.
The Commission is expected to release a supplementary report by the end of the week addressing these specific new allegations. We'll be following this story closely as it develops. I'm Polly, and you're watching the Evening Update. Stay